Hello, I'm Refashionista Sheri, and as always, if you love all things thrifted and vintage and DIY'd and upcycled and refashioned, you're definitely in the right place, and I highly recommend subscribing because I share brand new rockin' Refashionista tutorials and videos every single week. So let's dive right into this week's project. Today, I am going to combine these two items into something absolutely fantabulous. So if you have a dress in your wardrobe that is sheer like this, or even it doesn't have to be sheer, but if it is tiered like this, then you can definitely do this project because all you need to add to it is a button-down men's shirt or one of your own button-down shirts or somebody else's button-down shirt. It just doesn't matter, does it? When we're refashioning, clothes is clothes is clothes, and wear what you want to wear, make what you want to wear. So let's go get making. So clearly we are going to be doing something with this shirt, and I definitely need to make it more my style, and that is where parts of this lovely but just too small for me tulle dress come in. And I was thinking, hopefully I will be able to take the bottom tier here and add a cool kind of tuxedo-ish ruffle here, as well as, of course, bell sleeves. And then I'm going to crop this. So fingers crossed, this is going to be a quick and easy refashion with a dramatic result. So clearly the first thing I have to do is remove the bottom tier here, and I'm just, of course, just going to cut it off. We're not going to faff about with any trying to do seam ripper through all of this layers of serge seam here. I mean, it's tulle. It's probably going to rip a little bit anyway. Yeah, I'm just going to chop it. So as I'm cutting here, I just noticed that clearly this is fast fashion because these seams are not at all lined up. There's about a centimeter of difference here. So yeah, I'm just going to continue cutting. And that's another reason why I never really feel bad cutting up stuff, especially if it's fast fashion, because it's really not made that well, clearly, from those seams that don't match up. And again, I'm going to make this into something that I will actually wear a lot. And not only that, I'm going to make it properly. Like, my seams are going to match up. So now I have that bottom tier of the skirt chopped off. Now I'm just going to cut out the side seams that are making it into the big loop that it is, and then I will have two even pieces. I now have two fairly equalish ruffled up tulle pieces, and one of them I'm going to use on the chest area of the shirt, and the other one is going to get cut in half and, of course, made into what? Made into the bell sleeve cuffs. So let's do that first. Now that I have my two pieces, I can very, very easily fold each one together with the right sides facing and simply stitch that long open edge close to create my bell sleeve cuffs. So I have both of my sleeve cuffs stitched together, and because I don't have a fancy serger to finish off these soon-to-be fraying edges here, I did a straight stitch, then I did a tight wide zigzag, and then I finished off the edges with my trusty pinking shears because these lovely little sawtooth scissors really do help to prevent fraying. As you can see, I have my shirt lying flat with the sleeves lined up as evenly as I could get them. And because these sleeves are a little bit too long for me, I'm going to measure using my bell sleeve cuffs as the template. And I'm just going to take it up a few centimeters from the end because these are quite long on me. And then I'm just going to chop on through so then I know I have my correct sleeve length. Now all I have to do is pop my sleeve cuff over top of my chopped sleeve with the right sides facing. That is always very, very important, of course. And these underarm seams here lined up like so. And I want to make sure that the chopped edges here are also lined up. I do not want to accidentally stitch the lovely finished bell edge to the sleeve cuff here, which I have done a few times. And it's just a big pain to have to pull everything apart. But now I'm just going to gather this up a little bit so it matches up perfectly, and then go stitch it together and repeat on the other side. It is all stitched on both sides, and once again I did a straight stitch and the tight wide zigzag. So let's flip this down, and how totally cool does that look? This is coming together so quickly and easily and perfectly. Look at that. That looks so cool. Okay, let's work on the front. So the idea that I have in my Refashionista brain is to cut this piece in half, just like I did for the sleeve cuffs, but then add it like here on each side to create kind of, you know, a ruffly bib tuxedo shirt kind of look. And I don't know if it's going to work, but you know what? We're going to try it because these are quite wide, so it might hang down a little bit weird, but I don't know. Let's just give it a go and see what happens, because that's what refashioning is all about. So there's the idea, and I'm not sure because that's like huge, right? That is massive. But maybe that would actually look really cool. I think I might have to put it on my oldie but goodie wonderful little dress form mannequin and see if it's going to work. So let's do that. So you can see here, I just kind of pinned it to the front. Like, of course, the edges still need to be hemmed up and everything. I actually don't think it looks too bad. It's very extravagant and floofy, but I think that's kind of cool. So I guess I'm going to do it and see what happens if it actually looks as crazy as I think it might. But I think it's still going to be cool. But look at how awesome those sleeves are. The whole thing is just awesome and over the top. So clearly my brain thought of something else entirely, and I did a poll, and I think everybody pretty much agreed with me that these lovely wing-looking things should not go here, but they should go here. So I bound up the edges on both pieces, and now I am simply going to stitch them on right around the shoulder area here, and then hopefully it's just going to be like a nice little cascading bell sleeve, double bell sleeve. That's what I was trying to say. Anyway, so yeah, that's all I'm going to do is line it up with this existing hem here right at the shoulder seam, and then just go stitch it on. And I think I might have enough of this trim left over that I can add it to the edge here, so then it kind of blends everything in a little bit more. So I think I just created something absolutely hilarious, but I still have one more step until I can try it on and style it up. And that is, of course, to crop it. So I have my pin here, and I'm just going to cut it to my desired length and give it a nice clean hem. And then we're going to try it on and style it up. I really wasn't sure about this as we were going along and making, but now that it's all styled, it looks pretty freaking awesome, and it's perfect for a beret. I think you really don't need any, what's the word I'm looking for? Accessories to go with this because it's so floofy. The only thing I would do differently maybe is put these a little bit higher, because I totally forgot that because this is like a men's fit shirt. Of course, it's like a drop shoulder on me, but I still think it looks pretty awesome, and they're so floofy and fun. And I don't know, you let me know down below what you think, and if you're going to try to make one of these, because what was it? It was the bottom part of a tiered dress that didn't fit me, and we're going to use the rest of it in a future tutorial, of course. And a shirt I've had in my stash for way too long, and now I have this awesome floofy fun shirt that looks great with my beret. Anyway, before I forget, please, please, please always remember to check my community tab on YouTube here, because that is where I post important things that are going on that you may want to know about, like upcoming workshops or my book releases or giveaways. So yeah, click my community tab and see what's going on in my Refashionista world. And until next time, stay safe, stay well, and I'll catch ya on the zigzag. This is so fun. It was fun to make. It's even more fun to wear.
This is Confessions of a Refashionista.